with you guys today. Just want to talk to you just a little bit before we get started for our Sunday school lesson. So I want you to listen up, get ready for a good video and a lesson, and then at the end, I have a really special announcement to make. So be sure you stay tuned so at the end so you'll see what I have to say. Thank you.
And God spoke all these words, saying, I am the Lord your God. I am the Lord your God, who brought you out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of slavery, out of the house of slavery. And you shall have no other gods before me. And you shall have no other gods before me. Yeah. You shall have no other gods before me. No other gods before me. No other gods. God spoke all these words, saying, I am the Lord your God. I am the Lord your God, who brought you out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of slavery, out of the house of slavery. And you shall have no other gods before me. You shall have no other gods before me. Yeah. You shall have no other gods before me. No other gods before me. No other gods. You shall have no other gods before me. You shall have no other gods before me. Yeah. You shall have no other gods before me. No other gods before me. No other gods.
Exodus 20, 1 through 3.
Hi guys, we are not having Sunday school. We're very sad. We wish we could have Sunday school, but since it's online, we are going to teach you about the Ten Commandments. And since we're quarantined with our kids, they're going to help teach you about the Ten Commandments too. We hope you like it.
As we watch Gideon climb a mountain, I'm going to tell you about a time when someone in the Bible also climbed a mountain. We've been learning about the Israelites, the descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. They grew into a great nation while they lived in Egypt. Remember, they moved to Egypt in the first place because Joseph went there as a slave and became a ruler. They came to get food during the famine. Then they moved there to be near Joseph. We saw how God brought the Israelites out of Egypt and led them to the Red Sea. Then God destroyed Pharaoh's army when they followed the Israelites into the sea, and the Israelites were saved. But even after all the miracles the Israelites saw God do for them, what did they do when they traveled into the wilderness and got hungry and thirsty? They grumbled and they complained. They grumbled against Moses and said they wished they never left Egypt. But God was merciful to them, and he miraculously provided manna, quail, and water. Today we're going to continue following the Israelites on their journey to the Promised Land, the land of Canaan. Why is this land called the Promised Land? Because God promised it to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob for their descendants, the Israelites, to live in. After 3 months of traveling in the wilderness, the Israelites came to Mount Sinai, the mountain that we're going to talk about. Moses told the people to gather at the foot of the mountain because God was going to speak to them. He was going to give them 10 important commandments. So Moses climbed to the top of Mount Sinai, just like Gideon's climbing to the top of the mountain, only Moses took much longer to climb, and he was there for 40 days. And when Moses climbed this mountain, he was actually pretty old. He got to the top of the mountain, and God gave him the 10 Commandments to take back to the Israelites. We're going to talk more about those 10 Commandments today, found in Exodus chapter 20.
Who knows what the first commandment is? It says, you should have no other gods before me. What does this mean? No other gods except the Lord. God must be first in our lives. That means nothing else should be more important to us than Him. See the number 1 in your pictures that we gave you? It reminds us that God should be first in our lives. That sounds pretty easy, doesn't it? But do we always do this? What are some things that we may put first instead of God? Things that may take up our time, like TV, sports, superheroes, like Gideon.
Gideon. It's time to come help Mommy. Gideon.
Let's move on to the second commandment. The second commandment is, you shall not make any carved image like an idol. Remember that the Israelites have been living in Egypt, and the Egyptians served and worshipped many false gods.
Okay, hold on. This is really boring. This is very boring. I think that we're teaching about Moses, and the kids are watching, and it's a video, and you should make it more exciting. Let's dress you up like Moses. Get up. Get up. We're going to dress you up like Moses. If I can
you reach? Oh, no.
Hold that.
Hold it.
You look like a superhero like that.
Hey! Did we just talk about superheroes?
Okay, let's dress you up like Moses.
In a robe. How's that? Oh, now I'm getting tied in.
This is your belt. They wore belts back then, too.
I don't know if
Even
that's
on your
working.
arms.
Okay, alright. Sorry. I didn't know I was going to sleep.
You're teaching it like Moses. This is how Moses dressed.
Alright. Many of their gods were made into idols, or statues that the people bowed down to. God didn't want his people to make any idols of created things, or false gods, or even himself. This girl is singing in the second picture as she worships God. Notice that she is in the shape of a number 2. That reminds us the second commandment is to worship God alone, never an idol.
Great, Alvarez, thanks. You saved me. Again.
Oh my! Who made this big mess?
Thanks to Everest, you and the Pops. Hey, Pops. Me, Everest. This is Ryder and the...
Alright, so our third commandment is, you shall not take the name of the Lord your God in vain. In our little video, it's bleeped out, but you get the point. You're not supposed to say stuff like that. Taking God's name in vain would include using God's name as an exclamation or a swear word, like our video. But it's more than that. It's treating the things of God with disrespect instead of with honor God deserves.
Okay, this is still kind of boring. I'm going to make your Moses outfit better. And your headdress, too. It protected him from the sun. And you're outside, so... There you go. Okay, keep teaching.
Can you see the number 3? This reminds us of the third commandment. The words we say should never dishonor God. It's got the 3 with the lips, you know, so it's the mouth, right? So what you say should honor God. So hopefully I haven't put you to sleep yet, like Gideon in our next little clip. But our fourth commandment is remember the Sabbath day. And that means that you're supposed to take a rest on the 6th day. Work 6 days and rest the 7th. Remember that God didn't need to rest because his...
Okay. You need Moses' staff, too. What he used to climb the mountain.
Hey, this looks familiar.
Just finish your outfit off. We'll make it look as good as we can make it look.
Alright, you're distracting me.
Make it more exciting.
Okay, remember that God didn't need to rest because he is omnipotent, meaning he's awesome, powerful, best powerful. He rested on the 7th day because he knew he would need a day of rest. Our fourth picture is a picture of a church, and it has the number 4 in it. And this reminds us that we should take time out for God, and going to church is a great way to do that. We can spend time learning about God and worshiping Him. The first 4 commandments describe how we should honor God through proper worship, words, and a special day of the week. The next 6 commandments give us instructions on how to treat other people. Our 5th commandment is very important. It's the first commandment with promise. You've probably heard this commandment from your parents. Do you know what it is? It's honor your father and mother.
Okay, hold on. Before you talk about this one, we're going to make you look a little bit more like Moses. Moses, remember I said Moses was old when he climbed the mountain, so he probably had a white beard. Let's give him a white beard. All right, go ahead.
What's the best way you can honor your mother and father? You obey them.
Gideon, don't stomp in that mud.
Me?
I know you want to, but don't stomp in that mud. Good boy, obey.
Shows a mom and a dad in the shape of a 5. And this helps to remind us to obey our parents and listen to them and respect them. What do you want to do?
What?
What's that?
What?
Rawr. Go on a bear hunt?
Okay, Gideon and Isaiah are going to go on a bear hunt. The bear is sleeping in his cave right now. Here he is, sleeping in his cave.
We're going on a bear hunt. We're gonna catch a big one. Out the gate. Through the tall grass. Through the mud. Do that. We killed a big bear, Mommy! Our next ones are kind of short, and I'm sure you've heard them before, but our number 6 is thou shalt not murder. In our little video, we killed a bear. We went on a bear hunt and we killed a bear.
Let me fix your beard. And I know Moses had a mustache too, so there you go. Santa Claus! No, Moses. Okay,
Moses.
Go ahead.
It's
Moses.
supposed to be Moses.
Go ahead, Moses.
Alright, so in our little video, we had a bear hunt with me and Gideon, and we definitely killed the bear. So our 6th commandment is thou shalt not kill. Okay, so number 6 is talking about actually not killing people. Animals, they used to kill animals, and we still do for food. We go hunting and things for stuff like that. But just so you understand, we killed a bear.
Hey, do you know what don't commit adultery means? Hey, do you know what don't commit adultery means?
No.
Does that sand taste good?
No.
Do you know what don't commit adultery means?
No.
Alright, number 7 is don't commit adultery. Let's be honest.
Moses, first of all, did not wear glasses. Second of all, your eyebrows don't match your beard and your mustache, so we're gonna go ahead and fix that. Oh, that's a big old eyebrow. Oh, look at that. Can you see? Can you see?
Not now, you just pushed through my eye.
Okay. All right. Keep going, Moses.
Alright, so just like in our video, you probably don't understand what adultery is either. Just remember, one man, one woman, okay? And that's it.
No. 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 Mine. Mine. Mine.
Oh, the next little picture shows you a boy who's thinking about stealing some money. In our video, Gideon stole a ball from his little sister, Leilani. Our next commandment is number 8, and it says, you should not steal.
Your arm hair doesn't match.
You probably shouldn't
beard.
use like that much shaving cream on anything either.
That looks good. Moses had hairy arms. Go ahead. Keep talking about stealing. Make it exciting.
Do I actually look like Moses
Yes.
now?
Yes.
I don't feel like I look like Moses. I got this little drip that's coming down right here.
You look like Moses. Okay, keep talking about not stealing.
What else is there to say? Don't steal,
Okay.
right? All right. Gideon, did you poop? Did you poop? Did you poop? Yes or no?
No,
Are you sure?
no.
All right. All right, number 9, it has a picture on your paper of a boy who's painting a line through the number 9, and it says lie, okay? So he's saying you shouldn't lie. So thou shalt not lie. It actually says thou shalt not bear false witness. Well, false is wrong, right? Not true. And witness is like talking to someone else. So in a witness for a court, you're actually like, you understood it.
Okay, you look pretty good, and you're doing good. It's a little more exciting, but I have a lot of shaving cream left that I need to use, so I'm just going to go ahead and use it up on you, if you're okay with that. Are you okay with that?
I look like Gideon said what he didn't do. Are you having fun?
Yep. Okay, go ahead. Keep teaching.
Help.
Leilani, are you trying to take his stuff? You always want what he has, don't you?
Well, she got shaving cream on the phone, so I can't see what I'm supposed to be teaching now. But it's our last commandment. The very last one, I see what you're doing. The very last one is you shouldn't covet. It means to want something that somebody else has so much that that's all you can think about. That's what covet means.
Okay, so your face looked good as Moses, but when I went crazy and got rid of the shaving cream, now you look stupid. So we got to figure out a way to clean you off. So here, I got you some water. You can clean off your arms.
This again?
Clean off your arms.
I'm kind of scared. What are you
Not
gonna
over your
do
feet. You
here?
can put that down.
Oh, the seat just... Hey.
I'm getting your legs.
No.
It's all over you. Okay. Here.
Oh.
That's better.
Israelites' laws to show them how they should act toward him and toward each other. These laws were important for everyday life. But more than this, God wanted them to understand they were sinners who needed the promised Savior, Jesus. The 10 Commandments showed the Israelites their sin, and they do the same for us today. Jesus taught that the 10 Commandments meant more than just what we say or how we act on the outside, like stealing or disobeying. He wanted us to understand that sin starts with sinful heart attitudes like hatred, anger, greed, and selfishness. When we look at God's law, it helps us see these attitudes we have inside. The law is like the bad news of the gospel. It shows us that we all sin and deserve God's punishment. That's why Jesus came and died, to take our punishment on the cross. Then he rose from the dead and conquered sin and death. Now, we who believe in him can be forgiven, justified by faith. We are made right with God, and that's the good news of the gospel. Thanks for watching our video. We hope you enjoyed it and learned.
It's me. Just wanted to let you know that we're not going to get to go to camp this year, but we have something really special planned for you. For July the 6th through the 10th, we're going to meet here at the church every day from 8 o'clock in the morning till 8 o'clock at night. And if you are just finishing the 6th grade when school let out and the 7th grade, through the 7th grade, you're eligible to go to this day camp. We're going to have it right here at the church. It's going to cost $100. And on June the 7th, we're going to have a table back here with some information on it after church. So be sure to get your parents signed up. They can also go to the website at ibtlife.com. So we're looking forward to it. We got fun games. We're going to go horseback riding. We're going fishing, hiking, all the things we normally do at camp, but you get to sleep at home at night. So parents, be sure to look it up. Get them registered. We're excited about it. Thank you.